How can you build a building like this and not maintain the signage?
I thought you were coming from Puri. They are both from Calcutta.
I
am from Calcutta also.
Okay.
We will catch up. We'll come.
Okay, definitely.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check.
The anticipation is building up as I walk towards her. And there she is, standing in her full glory. I've heard that she looks like a smaller A4, and it's very true. I mean, the size is apparently smaller just from the first glance, but everything looks just so proportionate, so much perfect that I just think of the Audi USA commercial of the Dober Hua Hua, which is mocking the other brands for their lack of proportion, and they've got it spot on. I just sit here and just admire the beauty. Our display model is the S line, and obviously this is the top spec. We would have to see what engine option this one is carrying, whether it's the 1.8 TFSI or the TDI, and everything in the interior. Everything is just so plush. I mean, every surface you touch, these detailings, the indicators, wherever you see, it's just so perfect. I mean, here I am admiring the Triptonic gearbox. I mean, it's an automatic, but just if you touch the lever, there's just so much material luxury in this one. Means just touch the lever and you wouldn't want to touch any other car. I mean, every switch, every surface you look at, everything you touch, it just gives you that luxury feel. Now if you compare it with the other Audis, it's very simple. It's minimalistic and the space is not as luxurious and as in the other Audis I've seen, but it's just enough. I mean, it's compact, it surrounds you like a cockpit, but it's simple. It doesn't have all the gadgetry and wizardry. Even the leg space, it looks small, but it's an automatic, so only 1 foot will go in there, so it will be sufficient. The AC vent, it's simple, but the finishing level is premium, just as we expect from Audi. And this steering wheel, I mean, I just love the steering wheel. I can't afford this car right now, but whenever I can, I mean, I could get really used to this. I'm sitting here, I'm just thinking that I'm driving this. I mean, it just wants to make you just sit there and drive, and that's what I like about a car. This is no chauffeur-driven vehicle. You just sit there and you drive it. And the back, well, that's where the crampedness is. The back is not as spacious as the other Audis, but proportionately, look at the car. I mean, there is no platform sharing with the A3 Sportback. This is a newer platform, and that is where Audi has shown its masterclass. I mean, instead of cutting costs, they have just maintained class, and that's why I like Audis. Now the boot space, it's just beautiful. 425 liters. It just didn't look like the car would have so much.
यार गाड़ी तो कोई नहीं बजाना, भुवनेश्वर के लोग सो गए हैं क्या? बॉम्बे से आए हैं, ऑडी को मैं मानता हूँ, ऑडी बहुत अच्छी चीज है, रिस्पेक्ट ऑडी। यार हमको भी रिस्पेक्ट करो ना, हम तुम्हारे लिए आए हैं, ऑडी के लिए आए हैं, भुवनेश्वर में तो पहली बार आए हैं, जिंदगी में पहली बार भुवनेश्वर आ रहे हैं।
Now we look into the other parts of the car and they just looks fantastic. I mean, look at these lights. Audi always hits you where it should hit you. Means the smaller detailings, this is what sets it apart. This is what sets it apart from even its siblings like VW or Skoda, which is owned by the same group. But when you see the tail light, it's just I don't know, it's just mind-blowing. I'm losing my words here. The only thing I don't like about this car are the alloy wheels. I mean, look at the gap. It's just too much. The alloys are smaller, and the first thing I'd want to do is replace these alloys with a Vossen wheel or something like a VMR wheel, because that's the only weak point for me. These smaller detailings, as I was saying, the small door light, the rear AC vent switches, everything you look at, this car gets you in the detailings. And just look at the proportion I was talking about earlier, just spot on. Now the only thing is the bonnet's a little small, I mean, compared to the other Audis, but obviously it's a smaller car, so that's what you'd expect, but that really takes away some of the luxury. But I think as a first car, this would be perfect. It would even be sold in crowded cities like Kolkata, where the traffic's getting really bad, for people who would be having it as their own driven car. Anyways, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go grab a bite. You can rewind the video and watch the car again if you want.
Kick